The Five Nights at Freddy's movie came out in 2023 and it was pretty well received from fans. But in between when the movie was announced, which was 2015, and when the movie came out, which was 2023, there were a couple of movies that kind of slid into that slot of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And one of those movies is the Banana Splits movie. But the other one is Willy's Wonderland. Now this is a movie that I knew about when it was initially announced. I thought it was a kind of a fun idea. Initially it was called Wally's Wonderland when they were filming it, but then they had to change it to Willy's Wonderland due to some copyright shenanigans. I don't really know what's going on. But the movie is very different from anything related to Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, you have entities possessing animatronics and trying to kill you, but the twist is that Nicolas Cage is there. This movie was wild. It was insane. It was really stupid, but like in a good way. So Nicolas Cage did not talk at all during the movie. At all. Not a single piece of dialogue was spoken by Nicolas Cage. Was that to save money? I don't know. But he didn't speak at all. The plot of it is that his car broke down. So then this guy's like, hey man, if you could clean up this place, your car will be fixed. And so Nicolas Cage is like, and then he just started working at Willy's Wonderland. So it's split into two parts. One part is Nicolas Cage just beating the shit out of animatronics. He cleans up, animatronic comes, tries to kill him, and then he just goes like, you know, grab... I don't have a weapon with me. Hold on. Let me do a visual demonstration on what he would do. So just imagine this is an animatronic that, you know, is possessed by like a demon or something like that. So he's just cleaning, you know, doing his job. You know, he wants to get his car fixed. And suddenly, bam! It's not Freddy Fazbear because this isn't a Five Nights at Freddy, and starts attacking him. So what he would do is, I gotta grab my weapon. What he would do is he would grab a weapon and just start... basically just killing him, right? And that's all Nicolas Cage's part. Just destroying animatronics, left and right. And then the B plot is like a typical horror movie where like a group of teenagers break into the place and then start doing shenanigans, and then they slowly get killed off one by one till one remains. That's basically the movie. It's really dumb and it's awesome. I highly recommend you watch it. But after that, there really was... I have hair in my mouth. But after that, there really wasn't anything else that came out from the series after that. We got a prequel comic book, I think. And then we're getting a sequel eventually. But a few days ago, something crazy happened. During PlayStation's State of Play presentation, basically the entire list of games that were going to be talked about in State of Play was leaked, and one of them was Five Nights at Freddy's. Huh. Is this an Into the Pit thing? Is this Five Nights at Freddy's Fall Fest, which is something that's apparently happening? I don't know. But it turns out we got absolutely nothing. Everything was right from the leak except for Five Nights at Freddy's. Gonna be honest, I was a bit disappointed. I want a new Five Nights at Freddy's game that isn't Into the Pit. We didn't get that. But instead, we got something even greater. This wasn't announced at PlayStation State of Play. Actually, someone just found this. But something crazy happened. It's unbelievable. I gotta show you my screen real quick. Hold on, I gotta show you my screen. It's a Willy's Wonderland game. What? Okay, what's we gotta turn this up. So, there is a Willy's Wonderland game coming out, apparently. It's made by Cubite Interactive and Mito Games. And it's not a horror game, it's a fighter game, like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. What? Now, Willy's Wonderland isn't really a horror movie. It kind of is, but like Nicolas Cage stuff is purely just dumb action, but the other stuff is like kind of horror. So I would think if you were going to do a Willy's Wonderland game, you would do a horror game, not a fighting game. It looks really, really dumb. Is that supposed to be Nicolas Cage? Ain't no way that's supposed to be Nicolas Cage. So they're gonna do a Willy's Wonderland fighting game, but don't have Nicolas Cage, yeah, shut up. I'm pissed off. Why don't they have Nicolas Cage in this game? It's not gonna be as cool because you're not Nicolas Cage beating up animatronics. You're just some random guy. Willy's Wonderland, the game... oh wait. Willy's Wonderland, the game, is a 2.5D beat-em-up game based on the cult film of the same name, which a group of animatronics come to life and slaughter people who dare to visit Willy's Wonderland. I mean, it's funny, but like, it really doesn't make sense, you know? That's kind of my view on it. Now, let me make it full screen here. Let's get out a reaction cam. Now, me personally, I would not have done this for a Willy's Wonderland game. Here's kind of my pitch for a Willy's Wonderland game. I would want them to kind of mix in the horror as well as the fun, dumb action. Like, they could do something really fun with this. Like, maybe you have to clean up and grab certain things to defeat an animatronic while making sure the animatronic doesn't kill you before you grab all those materials. And then once you grab all those materials that you need to do, or all these tasks you have to do in that area, then you go in and you fight the animatronic. Like, as if it was a boss, you know? Similar to the Joy Creation Halloween edition, I think it was, where it was basically you were in the Transfer of Frights attraction and you had to do these different tasks while also making sure you don't die by Springtrap. And at the end, you get out. Yay. That's kind of why I think they should have done with a Willy's Wonderland game and not a beat 'em up. But that's just me. You could disagree with me all you want, but guess what? I don't care.